Hello guys, this is FECO Plumbing, your number one plumbing services we have in Accra. Today we find ourselves in East Legon, American House, and as you know, if you've been following our page, this is the continuation of the bathroom remodeling that we did in this particular location. Okay, so in this project, the client actually called and then asked us to come and do a remodeling for his living room and then his bathroom. The living room, after observation, we were able to find out that there was some form of leakage under the tiles, which makes some of the tiles weak and squeaky noises when you step on them. So after the observation processes were done, the next step was for us to plan on how to get rid of the weak tiles in order to start the remodeling process. The challenging part of this process was not with the removal of the weak tiles, but rather before the project would actually commence, the client actually called and said the walls in the living room were freshly painted, so we should actually do what we had to do without making the walls dirty, and that was very challenging. We were running on a tight schedule, so we decided to divide the team into two. The first team planning on how to execute the removal of the weak tiles from the living room floor, at the same time trying to avoid the dust or dirt on the living room walls, while the second team also went through the bathrooms to see how the remodeling processes will be done in each bathroom. After the planning processes were all done, the next thing was to start the work. So the second team started with the cutting of the pipe lanes, while the first team also worked on the removal of the tiles. Like I said before, the whole process was under a tight schedule, so we had only 10 hours to actually finish the removal of the weak tiles and also the cutting of the pipe lanes. So at this point, we had about 6 hours more to go to finish the whole process. It was an oh my god moment when the first team was still on the second lane of the removal of the tiles. So we devised a second plan to make sure that the whole processes were completed before the targeted time. So we allocated more hands in the bathrooms in order to speed up the work over there and then move the full force to the living room. And voila, it worked like magic, because this is us 3 hours behind schedule.